Good evening and a warm welcome to everyone. I am grateful to see all of you here today for the second monthly committee meeting of Sunway HR. I trust everyone is in good health and ready for a productive session. Thank you for taking the time to join this important meeting. Can we officially call this meeting to order?
Yes.
Ms. Atira, would you please take this meeting minutes?
Sure.
Are there any apologies for absence for today's meeting?
Yes, Mr. Arif. I have received an apology from Mr. Muhammad Shafrid bin Zaini, our Safety and Health Officer, who is unable to attend due to a critical on-site safety evaluation that requires his quick assistance.
Thank you, Ms. Atira. Alright, let us now move on to the review of the minute from our previous meeting. Are there any amendments or corrections to be made at this time?
Yes, Mr. Alif, I would like to point out an amendment regarding item number 5. The name of the person in charge of the environmental compliance assessment mentioned in the minutes is incorrectly listed as Mr. Ahmed. The correct name should be Mr. Ikwan.
Thank you for highlighting that, Ms. Sarah. I will make the necessary corrections.
Thank you, Ms. Sarah, and thank you, Ms. Atira, for noting that. Please ensure the minutes reflect Mr. Ikwan's correct name in the relevant section. Mr. Ahmed, I noticed that you didn't silence your phone during the meeting. Is there something urgent that requires your attention?
Apologize, Mr. Alif. There was a site-related notification. I will be responding to it now, and I will remain focused on the meeting.
I understand, but this meeting is also crucial. Please inform the team if you need to handle urgent matters, and kindly direct any immediate concerns to your assistant or colleague. Let's try to minimize distraction so we can focus on the discussion.
Thank you for your understanding, Mr. Alif. I will make sure to handle such tasks outside of the meeting going forward.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. I appreciate your constant cooperation. Let's proceed with the meeting. Are there any amendments?
No.
Great. Can someone propose that the minute be accepted so that we can move on to the next agenda item?
I propose that the minutes be accepted as amendment.
I second the motion.
Let's move on. Are there any matters arising from the minutes of the last meeting?
Yes, Mr. Alif. During the last meeting, we discussed the issue of improving safety signage on site. So I am pleased to report that new warning signs and barricades have been installed in high-risk areas. However, despite this improvement, we have observed that many new workers are still not consistently wearing proper personal protective equipment, particularly helmets and safety gloves. This has contributed to several workplace accidents. So based on our recent safety records, the company has recorded cases of minor injuries, 18 cases of minor injuries, and a small number of severe injuries related to PPE non-compliance. Therefore, I recommended that we arrange additional training for workers, especially new employees, on proper personal protective equipment, management and usage practices.
Thank you for raising that, Ms. Sarah. Thank you for the update. This is a good progress. Does everyone agree with the proposal for additional training?
Yes, I agree. It is important that our workers clearly understand and follow the update procedure to prevent injuries and to protect our company from safety risks and non-compliance.
Thank you, Mr. Ikwan. So we are agreeing to arrange additional training on personal protective equipment management procedures. Ms. Atira, would you suggest a timeline for this?
I suggest that we complete the training by the end of next month. And during the workers' hour, inform before the next inspection.
That sounds good. Ms. Sarah, can you take charge of organizing this training and ensure it's completed by the end of next month?
Yes, Mr. Alif, I will reach out to the training provider and schedule the session, and I will make sure it's done by the end of next month. so the workers are fully prepared for the upcoming inspection.
Great, thank you, Ms. Sarah. Please confirm the arrangements as soon as they're made. Also, please send me the detailed email about the training, including the action plan and timeline, by the end of this week. I'll review it and share it with the committee.
Sure, Mr. Alif, I will send you the details by the end of this week.
Thank you. If there is nothing else, let us embark on the day's first objective, which is to deal with the discussion about workplace death caused by vehicular incidents. We will now talk about the pressing issues that we are facing. Can Ms. Atira enlighten me about this issue?
Certainly, Mr. Alif, based on the most recent data from the Department of Occupational Safety and Health, which is DOSH, there have been several fatal accidents in Malaysia where workers were struck by moving vehicles, including lorries, forklifts, and other heavy machinery. These incidents are particularly frequent at construction sites, warehouses, and industrial areas where vehicle traffic is high and pedestrian movement is inevitable. Several common factors contribute to these accidents is such poor traffic management, insufficient signage, limited visibility, and blind spots are often cited. Speeding vehicles and the lack of clear separation between pedestrian and vehicular pathways also play a major role. Additionally, some incidents are linked to inadequate worker training or lack of awareness about the designated vehicle routes.
Thank you for the detailed overview. Mr. Ikhwan, could you share your perspective on mitigating this risk?
Thank you, Mr. Arif. In my opinion, effective site layout planning is essential. Clearly marked traffic routes, adequate warning signage, and strict speed control measures should be implemented. Installing physical barriers to separate pedestrian walkway and vehicle routes can significantly reduce the risk of accidents. In addition, regular safety inspection and audits should be conducted to ensure continuous compliance.
Thank you, Mr. Ikhwan. Mr. Amir, would you like to share your perspective?
Yes, Mr. Arif, I agree with Mr. Iqbal's point. From a legal and compliance perspective, employees are required under the Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994 to identify and control such risks. This includes conducting proper risk assessment, providing adequate training, and strictly enforcing safety procedures. I believe a proactive approach rather than reacting after incident occurs is critical in preventing fatality.
If I may add, Mr. Alif, it's also important to communicate these rules and safety measures clearly to all workers, especially during induction training for new employees. Visual aids like maps and warning sign along with regular toolbox can make a big difference.
Thank you for all your valuable input. Based on the discussion, I would like to propose the following solutions. First, to establish a subcommittee to review and improve vehicle movement plans at all active sites. Second, to enhance traffic management measures including clear signage, physical barriers, and speed control. Third, to strengthen training and communication, particularly for new workers. I would now like to call for an immediate vote on this proposal. All those in favor, please raise your hand. Thank you. After considering this suggestion, I believe the most effective and immediate solution is Mr. Ikhwan's proposal on improving site layout and traffic management. This approach directly addresses the root causes of vehicular accident and can be implemented promptly on site.
Noted, Mr. Alif, I can draft a proposal for the subcommittee and circulate it to all members before our next meeting.
Ms. Atira, could you brief us on the recent incident in Chala?
Yes, Mr. Alif. Unfortunately, the incident involved a worker falling from an upper floor of a high-rise construction project. Preliminary investigation suggests that fall protection systems such as harnesses, lifelines, or guardrails, were either not in place or were improperly used at the time of the accident. This incident is a reminder of the critical importance of strict supervision, regular inspection of safety equipment, and consistent enforcement of work at height procedures. While the investigation is ongoing, it's evident that gaps in adherence to safety protocols contributed to this tragic outcome.
Thank you for the detailed overview. Mr. Iqbal, could you share your perspective on mitigating this risk to similar incidents?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alec. In my view, the key solution is to strengthening site management and supervision. Daily inspection of road and height areas and propagation equipment should be mandatory. In addition, toolbox briefing must be conducted before any high-risk activities, and supervisor should be present on site to monitor compliance at all times.
Thank you, Mr. Iqbal. Mr. Amir, from a site safety supervisor's perspective, what is your opinion?
Alright, thank you, Mr. Alif. I believe the most critical measure is strict enforcement of safety rules. All workers performing work at height must be properly trained and certified, and non-compliance should result in immediate corrective action or work stoppage. Clear disciplinary procedures will reinforce the importance of following safety requirements.
Thank you for both viewpoints. Ms. Sarah, as our safety and health officer, could you briefly share your perspective?
Alright, thank you, Mr. Alif. From a safety and health standpoint, I recommend implementing a strict permit to work system for all the work at high activities. This ensures that risk assessments are conducted, fall protection equipment is inspected, and only competent workers are authorized to proceed. And continuous monitoring and immediate corrective actions are essential.
Thank you for the constructive input. After considering all suggestions, I believe Ms. Sarah's proposal to implement a strict permit to work system is the most effective solution. This approach integrates supervision, enforcement, and competency control, addressing the root causes of the incidents. Thus, everyone agree with Ms. Sarah's proposal?
Yes.
Therefore, we will adopt this solution and ensure it is implemented across all sites with immediate effect.
Noted, Mr. Alif. I will record the decision and circulate the necessary instructions to all site supervisors and relevant personnel.
Before we close the meeting, is there any other business to discuss?
Yes, Mr. Alif. I would like to propose organizing an annual dinner. This event will not only celebrate the hard work of our staff, but also strengthen team spirit and camaraderie across departments.
Thank you for the suggestion. Ms. Atiras, what's your view on this?
I think it's an excellent idea, Mr. Alif. Recognizing our staff contribution and creating opportunities for social interaction outside the workplace can significantly boost morale. I would be happy to coordinate the planning, including looking into potential venues, dates, and a proposed budget for discussion at the next meeting.
I would also suggest we include a safety recognition segment, highlighting teams or individuals who have demonstrated outstanding safety practice over the years. So this will reinforce our commitment to safety culture while celebrating achievements.
That's a great suggestion. We could include short speeches, awards, or certificates during the dinner to acknowledge exemplary performance. It could be a small segment, but it would mean a lot for staff.
Excellent, Ms. Atira. Please prepare a comprehensive proposal including budget estimates, venue options, suggested dates, and any special recognition plans for discussion at our next meetings.
Understood, Mr. Alif. I will have a draft ready well in advance of the next meeting.
Thank you. Before we move on to the next agenda item, let us summarize the key decisions made during today's meeting. For item 1, it was noted that an apology for absence was received from Mr. Muhammad Shafiq, bin Zaini, the Safety and Health Officer, who was unable to attend the meeting due to a critical on-site safety evaluation requiring his immediate attention. For item 2, it was agreed that an amendment was required for item number 5 in the previous meeting minutes. The person in charge of the environmental compliance assessment was corrected from Mr. Amin to Mr. Ikwan. The amended minutes were proposed, seconded and accepted as a true and accurate record. For item 3, it was agreed that additional training on personal protective equipment (PPE) management and usage procedures will be conducted, particularly for new workers. Ms. Sarah was assigned to organize the training and ensure it is completed by the end of the next month. She is also required to submit a detailed action plan and timeline to the chairperson by the end of this week. For item 4, after discussion and on-spot voting, it was agreed to adopt Mr. Ikwan's proposal on improving site layout and traffic management. This includes enhancing traffic roads, signage, physical barriers, and speed control measures. A subcommittee will be established to review vehicle movement plans at all active sites. Ms. Atira will prepare a circulate the subcommittee proposal to all members. For item 5, it was agreed to adopt Ms. Sarah's proposal to implement a strict permit to work system for all work at height activities across all sites. This decision aims to strengthen supervision, ensure worker competency, and enforce fall protection measures. The solution was unanimously agreed upon and will be implemented with immediate effect. For item 6, it was agreed in principle to proceed with planning an annual dinner to enhance staff morale and teamwork. Ms. Atira was tasked with preparing a comprehensive proposal including budget estimates, venue options, suggested dates, and a safety recognition segment for discussion at the next meeting. That concludes the summary of all decisions made during today's meeting. Is there anything else to add?
No.
The next meeting will be held on Friday, 13 February 2026 at 4 p.m. here. Please mark your calendar.
Noted, Mr. Alif. I will include this in the minutes and send out a calendar reminder to all members.
Noted.
Thank you everyone for your contribution today. I'm glad to see everything coming together, and I trust each of you will handle your task effectively. Please don't hesitate to reach out if there are any updates or challenges before our next discussion. With that, we'll conclude the meeting. Have a productive day ahead. Thank you for your valuable time and input. That was very insightful. Now, Ms. Atira, I want you to complete all the minutes that we've discussed by next week.
Sure, Mr. Alif. I will also circulate the minutes to all members probably once it's done.
Alright. Thank you guys.